Hello.
Hello, I'm just trying to pull my chin hair out manually with my fingers.
If you're...
Do you ever try and pull your chin hair out with your fingers?
Aye, all the time. My tooth. Wiry.
I've only got one.
So and it's an absolute belter.
I can get it
Is
out.
it? I must have belted it recently.
I can get it out with my fingers. If you've just got to get the
I've
right.
just had all my nails. I just get my nails done, so they're all trimmed.
Oh, welcome to the podcast.
Hello,
guys.
everyone. Sorry, welcome.
You know who we are, Bunu. And if you
But
don't,
if you're new, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
oh, should I turn this lamp on for?
My auntie commented on the. She was like, "You need to fix that lamp."
I know, but that I feel was symbolic of like
Of us, but
I can't. It's broke.
it was driving her mental. But I had
know,
it straight
it
up
is.
with.
Yeah,
That's
that'll
a
do.
bit better.
That'll do.
Is that all right?
That
Deepa?
lamp, guys, my pal Jenny, Turnstile 13 in the Barras. You've got to go and she's just made a. Did you see that? Do you follow Jenny?
Aye.
Did you see that Bob Hope? Is it Bob Hope? Bob Ross? Bob Hope. Bob Hope's
Aye,
comedian.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross, the painter.
Aye. It's like the base of a lamp.
Aye.
It's amazing.
I know, it's so good, isn't it? I want it. But I can't afford
What
it.
an effort that must have been.
I know. She's pure creative. Like, so she makes mad stuff. And she actually, that's her print. That's how she designed that print.
It's lovely.
It's pure nice, isn't it?
Mhm.
We should get merrier stuff kicking about.
We really
I'm
should.
going to, when I decorate, I'm going to get some more stuff. She refurbs stuff and all. This is just a wee, if you want to
If you're
go and
into,
see her in the Barras.
go in. If
She's
you're kicking
very
about.
talented. Very talented people in the Barras, actually, like kicking about.
Yeah.
I need to get myself doing
Some
them.
good bakers. There's a brownie stall and it's like the best.
Alright, I
ever.
thought you were like you were like
What, try to be like cruel about something?
no, I thought
Good
you were like
bakers?
I don't know, just the way you said that. There's some good bakers.
I know,
As
the way
if,
I said it like
I
that.
was.
There's genuinely some really good baking stalls.
I'm going to start going down more. I actually
I
enjoy
know,
stopping
I never
about.
go. The last time I was there was with my pal Rachel, and it was away last year because she lives like really nearby it, so you can
Mhm.
just kind of walk down. And it was a pure nice way to spend a Sunday morning.
It really is.
Like
If you're not
stopping
from
about.
Glasgow, the Barras is like just well. I think a lot of people will know what the Barrowlands is. It's a big music venue, but like
The Barras Market.
the Barras Market is just a market. It's like for years it's been kind of run down to fuck, and now it's having a wee bit of a resurgence.
Aye, definitely. It's had a bit of a glow up.
Aye, it has.
I mean, it's packed full of really cool stalls now.
Aye, there's hundreds of stuff.
But you need to, I'm terrible. I love to spend money. I've no go. I love to I just love spending money.
I know.
So that's an actual nightmare because I want to buy something at every stall. I feel like, oh, I should support a small business.
I know. It's even worse when it's a small business
No.
because you feel like you're pure.
You're like, really, I need
Doing
to pay
good.
my bills, but then you're like, but so do they. I need a pair of plastic earrings that are shaped like a French bulldog.
You do. They could change your
You
life.
literally do.
They could change the trajectory of your life, Amanda. Aye. So what am I talking about?
Damn it.
I was just
Barras.
saying I just don't know what I'm going to say today. Got nothing to say.
That's a really nice cardigan.
Thanks. It's Zara. That's it, really.
That's it. Zara men, like everybody who, when I was working on that story platform thing,
Mm-hmm.
every time somebody had a nice jumper on, I was like, oh my God, I love your jumper. And even if it was like a lassie who was wearing it, she was like, Zara men. And I was like, oh my
Oh.
God. So I
This
started
isn't
looking
men.
on Vinted for Zara men jumpers, but they don't have anything like
No.
theirs.
You just need to
They
wait.
just have the basic ones. I'm going to keep checking.
I mean, you should just check like other men. Just
What?
men's cardigans.
No, it was jumper.
Oh, right, sorry.
So it was like big
Eh,
jumpers that were really funky.
I actually had a cream one of this as well. And I don't buy for Zara anymore.
No, me neither.
But
But it's alright to buy it on Vinted, I feel.
I feel so I had a big like debate about that, like, is that alright? But I mean
Aye, so giving that money to a person who's already gave the bad company the money.
I know.
So yeah.
Anyway, I had the cream one and I left it in fucking, what's that place? I went on a night out there and it's mad fucking live music and all that. Wunderbar. I left my cream one in there.
Did you go back for it?
I phoned up the next day and was like, I left my cardigan. They were like, it's not here. So somebody's knocked it.
Somebody's been like, belter, big chunkies.
I know, it was pure.
Middle of winter, yes.
Aye. I'm terrible for that when I'm
sorry, I'm just checking that this is
I
actually
know.
recording. I've got up your paranoia. Like,
because I can't see it for you.
I'm like, is it?
I've got a really bad, but I don't go out drinking anymore really, but I get a really bad habit of just leaving everything when I'm drunk.
Aye.
Just leaving all my possessions.
Me. Just leaves me.
Aye.
I'm like, where is she?
Maybe one day I'll just disappear.
She's like, my way to the toilet, and I'm like, don't do an Irish goodbye, don't leave me. I will not. And then just like never comes back.
Listen, you're making that sound as if you're there yourself.
Never
and
comes
I've
back.
left you.
Leaves me stranded with people who I like, but I don't like as much as her.
You should, because
How
they would
rude.
never do that to you.
I'm joking.
No, why did I do that? Actually, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that?
I wish I did that. I love that.
No, it's not very nice.
No, it's no. But I'm trying to be less nice.
It's just that I just know if I say, I think it's like I don't really go out anymore.
It's the no wanting to be convinced to stay.
Aye, it's like
You've made up your mind.
I know my limit. I know when I'm drunk and things go really, really bad. So it's
really
it's
bad.
like a survival mechanism.
Aye.
It's like I need to get the fuck out of here at all costs.
No, I don't have that. I'm like, stay, and ruin your life.
See, I can't, like, I physically can't do it anymore.
Sometimes I'm good at just being like, right. But that's very rare. And it has to be after a big scare. Like, I've not touched a drop of alcohol since our Christmas night out.
Oh, aye, that was a big scare, though.
That was a big fright.
That's a shame.
I ruined my life. I ruined everybody else's life and all. I just felt like
What do you mean
a
you're in
literal piece of shit. I just felt like, you know what I mean? I'm like, everybody hates me and nobody ever wants to see me again. You know that way after you've had
Aye.
a really big hangover.
Aye, that's why I can't do it anymore.
But I'm looking forward.
The longer I'm there, the more a liability am I.
Aye. But I'm looking forward. I'm having my wee Taylor Swift party, my annual Swifty party
Aye.
in a couple of weeks.
I
And
feel like I've
last year-
jinxed myself.
No, I don't. Last year I make a drinks menu and I'm just going to have one of everything. That's what I did last year. And I was like the perfect amount of drunk. Everybody was away by 1 a.m. It was brilliant. I woke up the next day. The day wasn't a write-off. I was able to do stuff.
I know, but I'm like, I
And I'm
really
doing
hope
that
this.
again.
I really hope it goes that way again.
It is. I'll make sure. As the host as well, I feel like I can't get pure drunk because I'm trying to be like, are you alright? Have you got
Aye.
everything?
Aye.
So there's something good about that. And you don't want people being pure blootered in your house. Do you know what I mean? So there is a sort of, I don't know, I think like it's going to be nice. It was nice and civilized. We were all drunk, but we were just that right side of drunk. Nothing bad happened.
I think what saves me, well, it's going to be the same this time round for your Taylor Swift party. I've got a gig before it.
Aye.
That's good because I'm no good when I just get stuck in early.
Aye. So
I've only got like a 2-hour window.
Where are you gigging?
I think in Blackfriars.
Oh, that's handy because last time you were away in fucking.
I
It was
was
a
in
desk gig. You were
Dunfermline or
away
something.
somewhere, pure away.
Aye.
So my pal Nicola can't come till like 8:30 either. She's working,
Aye.
so there will be people coming a bit later. So it's fine.
Good. You got to have any activities for us this time?
Mm-hmm. There will be an activity.
Did you see Taylor Swift
Getting booed.
getting booed?
That's just like
She doesn't care.
Trump supporting. Aye, there's a pure funny clever. She's just like, all
What
right,
is that
anyway.
about?
Aye, she's literally like, right, anyway, as I was saying.
Aye.
That's
Good
just
for
like pure
her.
men. Like,
Aye.
pure. It's just horrible. It's horrible. Did you watch the halftime show?
I did. Aye. It was good.
It was great. I pure loved it.
Aye. He was good.
He was good. He was brilliant. I loved that he kept teasing that he was going to play that song and then he actually did it.
Aye, it's mad. Mind, I was heavily invested in that beef.
I know. I wasn't at the time, but now I really am.
Well, you've got all that to look back
I was
on.
always going to be on Kendrick's side. I think I said that back then.
I watched it in real time, Amanda. It was an
Aye.
exciting time.
Because I'm the Drake fan. Stephen's a big Drake fan. And I just hate him. And I'm like, he's a fucking weirdo. He texts wee lassies.
I know, man.
So that's why I pure love that song. I think it's so funny.
Aye.
It's so funny that he did it at the Super Bowl and everybody was pure singing along.
Aye. I've heard that joke before, but a minor. So I've got a theory about rappers anyway, right? Because you know how like that rappers are like pure cool dudes. Well,
Yeah.
or dudettes.
Pure cool dudes and dudettes.
But they're like pure cool. Really? They're just like, if you take away the rapping, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're just kind of like puns. They're just like, in a comedic form, they would just be like guys named puns, which is really losery.
No offense to any pun comedians,
But you're a loser. Do we know any pun comedians?
I don't think so.
Exactly, because nobody wants to hear that. I hate puns. But in a rap, it's cool. Do you know what I mean? In a rap, it's cool. Do puns.
Clever. It's wordplay.
It really is clever, but if you take away the rap and make it comedy,
In a comedy club, you're like,
everybody's just like groan.
no.
Aye, just like oh,
Oh no, I know that. I'm doing breaking the news this week.
Oh, so you are. What day is it today?
Tuesday.
You'll get a brief.
The Mona.
No, but if you can get the writer's brief today.
Oh, can you?
This is really boring for all
Sorry,
yours.
aye, forget it.
But
I'm just nervous about
you
it.
get a writer's brief, which is the people that write all the jokes for days. It's got all the topics on it, so you can get ahead of the game. However, sometimes they change it and you've wrote a bunch of jokes
Aye.
for the wrong subject. Good for the old noggin, the old comedy noggin.
I'm just nervous because obviously it's my first time.
You'll be fine. Where is it?
Drag
Aye, you'll be alright. It's fine. It's fine.
It's just scary because they're just taking a punt on me, really.
I know. But, I mean, if you're a comedian, it's not that different.
I know.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
you can
You've
have
done
your
rap
notes and all
battles and
that.
all that. So it's like you've went up with like a new
Aye, format.
different format and been able to
Adjust.
and like remember. I mean, I know you don't need to pure remember it, but like write new stuff and be able to perform it immediately.
Aye.
So I think you'll be fine in breaking the news because you don't even need to. Oh no, it's not a rap battle; it's a roast.
I've done a rap battle and all.
Oh, have you?
And I won it during the Fringe.
Did you actually rap at the rap battle?
I fucking rapped. But like it was so bad. Obviously there was like a beat and I was like, Chris, you are pure skinny. I can't even remember my rap, but like, I mean, it wasn't fast or good, but my jokes were harsh.
Aye. Yes.
And I won. I beat him, and I won a big gold dollar chain
Real gold.
with solid gold dollar sign
20.
chain.
What is it 20? 24 carats?
24 carat.
Aye. I pure forgot how many carats there were. Why is it called carats?
I don't know.
Carats?
It's obviously a scientific reason behind it or whatever, but I'm actually not sure. It's
I've
called
not got my phone to
carats.
Google it.
I have it somewhere. Do you want me?
I mean,
No,
it's
we
going to
don't
be
care.
boring, isn't
Nobody
it?
cares.
Cares.
I did should I tell my story about what happened to me on Friday?
Well, I forget. What happened?
I sent you a really traumatic voice note
What?
about my first time gigging at Glee.
Aye.
Should I?
Because I think we've all more or less been there
Right.
in similar situations.
This is disgusting.
Disgusting.
I'm
It
a bit-
literally is disgusting.
Disgusting. I'm about to talk about poo. I don't want to say the
Trigger
word
warning.
poo. I'm just going to say jobby.
I hate poo.
who's such a... I don't even know why I said that.
It's English,
But I
innit?
don't want to say shite either.
Aye,
'cause
jobby as well.
I would never say I need a...
Defecated.
Right. So, it was my first time gigging at Glee on Friday night. I meet Crystal beforehand. She's like opening the show. I'm doing like a trial spot, right? It's my first spot there. We go to Sugo.
Mm-hmm.
This is not really relevant, but
She's building up the tension.
but it was delicious. We go to Sugo. We have pasta, bread, a dessert, and a drink.
Aye.
Right, I'm stuffed full. We go up to Glee. We walk up to Glee.
Can we just pause there? What kind of pasta did you get?
I got the special. I got the spicy tomato spaghetti with mussels. It
Oh,
was really nice.
nice.
And then I got a tiramisu, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
We go up to Glee. Crystal's like, right, I'm going to go to the toilet. Crystal's going to, she's like, I need to do my nervous dump, whatever.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not a daytime dumper, so this doesn't... I mean, a nighttime dumper.
well, I'm a nervous one. So if I'm
Aye.
really, really nervous before a show, I need to go to the toilet.
Aye.
But it doesn't happen all the time. It's so weird. Only specific places it will happen. I think I was nervous because it was my first time here.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I want to make a good impression. I want to get booked for paid work, obviously.
See, the thing is, see if I was that nervous, I wouldn't be able to eat a fucking bowl of pasta and a tiramisu.
I need to eat to take my propranolol or I'll faint and die.
Right.
So it's like, look...
Did you enjoy the pasta?
I did die.
See, I wouldn't be able to. If I was nervous, I'd be pure...
I'm
more like,
only nervous.
ugh,
I'm only
like
nervous.
nauseous if I'm nervous.
Aye, no, the nerves only kick in
2 minutes before.
soon before I'm due on, right?
Aye.
So, but I get to the place and I'm like, I better do that and all, actually. I feel like I need to do that. You've sent me a voice note, right? So I come out of the green room. No, there's a toilet in the green room, but it's right in the green room. There's a green room full of guys that I don't know very well.
Aye.
And I'm like, I'm not going in there, obviously. That's
No.
why Crystal went to the customer toilet.
Aye.
So I come out, I take a right. I'm just listening to your voice note, thinking, right, I'll go to the customer toilet. I see another toilet, like a disabled toilet backstage. I'm like, I'll just go in here. That's fine. Go in there, do my thing. There's no toilet roll. I'm like, no, what the fuck? But I still have my bag on and I've got like antibacterial hand wipes in it. And I'm like, I'm going to wipe my arse with like pure these, which is fine, right? That was fine, right? Compared to what I endured next. Do that, stone up. The flush is hanging off the toilet, like it's hanging off. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what am I going to do? I can't flush the toilet. And I'm like, I'll lift the cistern, right? And I try to lift it, but it's screwed on. And I'm like, I need a screwdriver. I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm literally like, I don't even know why, but I was just like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened.
I mean, it's pretty bad, Amanda.
I peek out and I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? That's just, there's a jobby sitting in here and it's not going to flush. Right? I'm sweating. I come out. Last ones I come out, I go into the green room. I'm just trying to pretend like that hasn't happened. And I'm just trying to think, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? There's a big, massive jugs of water in the green room. And I'm like, I'm going to need to take that jug of water and pour it down that toilet or something.
See, this is funny. When you told me that, I never knew you could do that.
Aye.
Put jugs of water down the
Pour water down the
toilet
toilet
and then
it'll
it flushes.
Well, it'll flush away the...
I never knew that. I thought it would. I literally thought
Just
it would
fill
just
up the
fill
water.
the brim, fill to the brim.
No. Well, I would guess if the toilet was blocked, it would fill to the brim. But
Aye.
it's not that it was blocked. It's just that the flush wasn't working.
Imagine it was blocked and all.
Oh my god, no. Right, so I was literally like, I was like, what am I going to do? All the while I'm like, that's sitting in there and somebody's going to discover it. Somebody's going to discover it and be like, who done that?
That's
And then I come out into the corridor and I'm like, there's a camera there. There's a camera in the corridor. So I'm like, if that gets left there,
I really want to see this footage. Like, I really... Glee, Glasgow, if you've got the
Don't,
footage,
no.
Amanda, release the footage.
please don't, please. I see the camera and I'm like, right, so if that gets discovered, they're going to check the camera to see who it was. And
Can
it
I
was
just
very
say-
obviously me.
When you sent me that in the voice note, I was like, I don't think they would have... I don't think people that work at Glee are investigating the jobby that much. They're just thinking like a mad random
Right, but
person.
I'm very anxious. So obviously I think I'm going to get arrested for this. I'm like, they're going to check the cameras.
Is it an offence, actually?
See that it was me, right? So I start texting Stephen and I'm like, what am I going to do? There's a jobby in the toilet. And he's like, it's a jobby in a toilet, leave it. And I was like, I can't. If the staff find it, they'll be like, who done that? Because the staff will know not to use that toilet. But there was no sign on the door or anything, right? Maybe if I'd glanced, gave it a once here before I sat down, I would have realised.
But who really does that?
And I was just like, what am I going to do, right? And I've got myself so worked up at this point that I actually need to go to the toilet again. Like, I've gave myself irritable bowel disease or something, syndrome. So I'm like, I'll need to go to the customer toilet. Then I'm in there and I'm like, right.
What, did you do another jobby?
Aye, because I was so stressed that I was just like, my stomach got pure upset, and I had to do another one.
Oh, that's hilarious!
Like,
imagine that one never flushed.
I was
You're
absolutely
just running round the place,
just leaving jobbies everywhere.
Oh
Sorry,
my god!
this is horrible, but obviously it's funny now. But at the time, I was like, this is life-ending stuff. I'm like, what am I going to do? I take Hannah's a toilet roll for the customer toilet. I'm stuffing it down my top and my trousers and all that. Take it back to this toilet in the back to cover up the evidence.
Because nobody has. You don't want them to see that.
I wouldn't want.
No nice when that happens.
Before that though, I was like, I texted Steve and I was like, I'm going to need to tell a member of staff, and he was like, are you actually? Can you hear yourself? And I was like, well, I don't want them finding it. Like, if I go up and say, hey, this is really embarrassing, but I've done a jobby, and the toilet flush is broke. Give me the tools and I'll get rid of it. I obviously don't want them dealing with it.
Give me the tools.
Give me some bleach. Give me some water. I don't know. Like, I'll sort it. And I'm honestly like, he was like, I was like, am I mental? And he was like, aye. He was like, mate, it's a shit in a toilet, leave it. And I was like, I just can't.
No, he's everything that's wrong with this.
I know.
Fucking society.
I was like, I can't leave it. I can't do that. I
No,
can't have
no.
somebody else find that and have to deal with it. That's wrong.
It is wrong.
Also, there's cameras. Maybe if there was the cameras, I would have.
I love how you're thinking they're pouring through hours of footage
to see
who'd done a jobby.
That was honestly, there was no doubt in my mind that was going to happen. So I go to the bar. I've got all this toilet roll stuff down my top and trousers. I'm like, can I get a pint of water? Then I go in the back, put the toilet roll down the toilet, and then pour the water. And then I keep pouring more water until the toilet's nice and clean.
Aye.
There's no trace. And I've soaked the flare. The flare's fucking ringing.
I mean, that's the least of your worries.
I dry that up. I wash my hands, I compose myself, and then it's like 3 minutes till I'm due on the stage.
Oh god!
And I think because I took my beta blocker, but I think because I had that pure nervous need to go to the toilet, it's no absorbed. And before I go on stage, my heart is pure. I'm like, this is the most nervous I've ever felt. But I knew it wasn't because of the gig. I'd fuck the gig at this point. I had bigger problems to deal with. I was nearly had to admit to people that I'd done a jobby. And I go up and I have a really nice gig.
You tell them that story.
I'm like, guys, guess what just happened to me in the back? And it went fine. But I was just like, oh my god, like that was so. Normally I can't sleep after gigs.
Aye.
I went home that night and slept like a fucking. I went out like a light. I was exhausted. It was exhausting.
Is there anything more stressful?
No,
there really isn't.
Is there anything embarrassing? I was about to go up to a member of staff and say, I've done a job in the toilet. Sorry.
You could have just said the flush isn't working in there.
They'd have went, alright, we'll go to it. And then I'd be like, no, you don't understand. I do not want you going in there.
Do not go in there.
Do not go in there. There's a mess in there. It was honestly, it was awful. It was an ordeal. If anybody's...
Well, really, that's they're bad for not having good plumbing. I'm sorry.
Well,
make sure your toilets are flushing.
Or at least put a sign on the door.
Do you see?
Do not clip this.
I'm not going to. I was going to say that to you. I won't. I wouldn't do that.
This is for true listeners.
For true fans. We actually might put it behind a paywall. Flushies have got worse over the years, don't you think?
Like, so try to make them look good.
Do you think that's what it is? Because it never used to be a button.
No,
it used to
was
be
a-
like this.
And that pulls
it
the
used to
chain
be-
up inside.
It
And
used
it
to be
would
a pure powerful flush.
one flush.
No, you're like that. Yeah. Or like that magic flusher.
I hate automatic flushes. Every time I use one of them, the flush goes off while I'm sitting on it.
Aye, it's horrible.
And I'm like, ew, my ass is all soaking.
Pure fecal matter everywhere.
It's terrible.
Particles flying about.
Every time I sit on one of them, the flush goes off while I'm still doing the toilet. And I'm like,
and then you're trying to flush it, it's pure. Wicka wicka wicka.
aye,
Just pure.
hello. And then it's like, it's just pure, shite.
Aye.
Literally.
Flushies, what happened? What happened?
What happened
I
to
bet you
yous?
it's something to do with like being in the EU or something. Bring back. I don't know. I feel like it must have been like a regulatory thing.
I feel like when I went to America, the flushies were really weird.
What do you mean?
Toilet flushies. Like
It
the
goes the other
way,
way?
the actual way the toilet flushed was so, like, it's as if it was almost like a train, you know, like all the water goes away and then it refills kind of thing. It was
Is that not like
something
a
that.
plain toilet?
It was like, I feel like all the toilets I've seen in America were like that.
When did you go to America?
2019,
Where did you go?
New York.
Oh, no.
And I remember thinking the toilets were really weird.
Can't remember the flushies.
Well, that might not be how they actually happened. I just remember there was something weird about them at the time. And we're thinking, oh, that's.
Have you ever been anywhere where it's like a hole in the ground and stuff? And there's no flush?
Like a compost toilet type thing.
Just anywhere where like a weird... Because like, did it not used to be in like Greece and things like that? There never used to be...
Like sewage.
Aye. It was like you had to put your toilet paper in the bin or something.
They still do
Can
that
you
in some
flush it?
places, I think. Do they know? I don't know either.
And
Enough
like
about
other
arses.
places like...
Shites. What
I actually did a pee in Dubai airport and it was like a hole in the ground.
was that?
Aye. Aye. That's like
That's what you
their
mean?
normal toilets, I think.
That's weird.
I know.
For us, obviously, it's normal for them.
But I remember I did the pee and we were traumatised because it was like tricky. And then I got out and there was like hundreds of toilets.
Traumatized.
There was hundreds of toilets. It was just like this
Regular
one
ones?
cubicle that was like
For weirdos
maybe
who
for
like
people
peeing in a
that
hole in the
like a
ground.
traditional toilet in that place in the world. I don't know. I just thought that all the toilets were like that. But for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
It's fucking
My bladder's
squatting
empty
on the
now.
floor.
The toilet was probably being replaced or something. It was a pure building site. You're
Maybe there's
pissing in
footage, you
it.
mean.
There's a guy in there with a helmet on.
Did you ever pee outside? Have you ever peed outside? Aye.
Obviously.
I know. It's so
Aye.
hard being a lassie peeing outside.
I know, it's literally a nightmare.
Aye. Pure pissing over your,
Your socks
your
and all
bell bottom jeans. That was a bad combination.
that. It really was.
What were they called? Bootcut jeans and pissing outside. It was perilous times for us.
Can't even remember the last time I peed outside now.
I know actually. We used to do it all the time.
No. Like when I was drunk, I'd be like, excuse me.
You'd
I mean, I
have-
wouldn't
you'd-
do it. I'd do it somewhere nobody would see me, obviously.
You'd
But
have to.
but like when I think of it, I can't remember the last time I had
You're
to do that.
underage drinking.
Oh, I remember actually.
You had to. You had to. You weren't getting back and getting caught drinking.
You weren't no. You weren't going to a toilet with your parents. No.
No.
You were going to the bushes.
Anyway, I feel like we really should get off the subject of this half an hour we've been talking about shite and pish.
I know, I'm sorry. Sorry everybody, but that happened to me.
That is a shame,
It
Amanda.
was hard. It was terrible.
That really is. But I can't clip this. So,
You're right, you fucking cannot.
what else? What else you been up to?
What have I been up to? Yesterday, I went to see my pal Gemma, who does my nails, but I hung out with her and her baby.
Oh, I saw a picture of you on Instagram with a baby. I didn't know whose
then
baby it was.
I was teaching piano last night. I'm got to a spin class tonight, but no my usual one at a place called the Cycle Pit.
Is it? Why would you say that?
Just try something different. Go with my pal. They do
Is
like
it
an emo.
Aye.
This isn't the emo one, but it's them that do the emo thing.
No, just
gotta see
because
what
you
it's
get
like.
such a cheap membership.
Well, it was
I
£4.
would
It was
grudge.
you paid a newbie price, so it was £4, and I thought, okay, I'll just try it.
Aye, £4. Fair enough.
Aye.
I was at Body Pump this morning.
How about you? I'm going to go tomorrow
And
morning.
yesterday morning.
Do you want to go tomorrow morning?
No, because I'm getting my hair done tonight.
Right.
It needs done. It's getting my highlights and all that. And I don't want to have to wash my hair. I just want my hair to be fresh for a
To
while.
be good for a few days.
Aye.
Aye. That hairdresser anyway. Aye. I totally respect
I
that.
don't want to go to a Body Pump and get it all sweaty and minging. I do feel sorry for the hairdresser that's going to have to touch this hair, which, like, I was going to wash right before the podcast. And then, just as I was going into the... Good job I procrastinate. Just as I was going to, like, get ready to go into the shower, I got the message for the hairdresser.
Saying,
Right, well, my pal
squeeze you
Jillian,
in.
she's like, there's been a cancellation. I was like, oh my God, I was just about to wash my hair. That
So
would
she'll
have
need
been
to wash it now.
heartbreaking.
Your
Aye.
hair doesn't look dirty, but
It's disgusting.
alright. Doesn't it look it?
It's disgusting. This is disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I went body pump this morning. I'm always late for a body pump class,
Aye.
and it's really stressful because you've got to like set up
Get your
and,
kit out.
and everybody's starting and you're still getting all your stuff in order.
Everybody's like,
I know.
nice try.
But this morning
Lazy bones.
I was early,
Oh my God.
and let me tell you, Amanda, it was a real eye opener.
Being early.
Aye. I was like, oh my God, I have been living wrong.
I'm a anxious early person.
No, well, this is the thing. See if I get there early. So the class at 9:15.
That's what I'm going to go to tomorrow.
If I go there at like 9:05, I'm sitting in my motor for 7 minutes doom scrolling. Then I'll go in and get set up.
Just go in and get set up.
No, well, that's what I did this morning. I was actually half an hour early for it. No, half an hour, like
Whoa.
20 minutes.
That's way too early.
And I went in and I got the spot that I wanted, the weights that I wanted. I could fill up my water bottle without pure,
Aye.
a big queue behind me and all that. And then I was like, this is great. And I went to sit in the cafe and like have a wee look at my phone. My phone ran out of battery. So I was just sitting with my own thoughts for 12 minutes. That wasn't
Is
great.
that alright?
No, it was fine. There was, what I did notice is, I didn't know this, but they've got like a live stream of like the pool in the cafe. So you could be cutting about in your fucking
That's fucking
swimming
sick.
costume.
That's horrible.
There was a guy just pure walking about the pool, and I was pure. He doesn't know that I'm
It
pure.
must be for like parents to watch their
It must be, but
teenage
also for
tweens or something.
perverts.
That's fucking weird.
I know.
I don't like that. I'm never swimming there.
I know. It's just like a normal size telly, but it's got like, it had the pool on it, and you could see people walking about the side of the pool, and I was pure.
Is
People
it for?
gawking at me.
That's weird.
Aye.
They must do it for a reason. Like there must be a justifiable reason. But I just think that's no right. I don't want people having their fucking scones in their tea to see me struggling to do two lengths. What the fuck?
It's more like cutting about in your bikini, because that is basically your underwear.
I want to wear a bikini to a pool.
See, I just don't like swimming costumes. I think they're quite claustrophobic.
I know. I've got a nice, comfy one. I couldn't wear a bikini.
But even wearing a swimming costume, I'm not wanting the world gawking at me with a swimming costume on. So, get it together, Tallcross Leisure Centre.
Weirdos.
Fucking perverts.
Fucking creeps. Our pool's shut now till August.
That pool's always fucking shut.
It's shut in September for a refurb. They better open it out. So the one where I live's got an outdoor pool. Have you ever been in it?
Bella Houston?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's got a wee outdoor bit with like a jacuzzi and all that.
No.
It's not been open for ages.
That's the thing, but like
Since
fucking
before COVID.
it does me nothing. Like
So annoying.
council gyms are always fucking they start off with like this and that, and then it just all gets pure like it's always under repair and shut.
So he's better open up all the facilities in the pool, the sauna and the steam room and all.
I don't know if I'm not really into sauna and steam rooms that much.
I like a steam room.
I would prefer a steam room to a sauna. I would never sit in a sauna.
Saunas aren't really that enjoyable for me, but I do like the steam room, the pure hot, steamy. It's a wee moth or something.
Oh.
Daddy long legs or something.
God.
Just fluttered down onto the flare.
Jeez.
What she's so?
No, I'm not into like spa facilities.
Oh,
I don't think. I'm not into a jacuzzi. There's minging. There's something just minging about sitting with other people.
all people's chlamydia.
I like just everything all floating about.
I know.
It's disgusting.
I know.
Although when I went to Lapland, I went to like a big spa thing there. That was good because you could go outside and your hair would go all frozen and all that.
When we remember we went to Poland.
Aye.
So the day that you were arriving, like that whole day I spent in, all my pals were staying in this pure fancy hotel, and me and Susan were staying in like an ibis. And I just went, you get access to the spa bit if you've got a room in the hotel, so I just went down the stair with them. And like they were pure hungover, and I was fine because I left early at the wedding earlier than all them because it was a Polish wedding. It was on till like 5 a.m. I left at like 2:30, and you know had plenty of water and food and all that. Woke up the next day, went a big walk, went to get breakfast with them. They were absolutely fucked. We went to the spa. They were pure struggling. I was just kept coming like in and out the sauna and the steam room, and lying on the wee heated beds, drinking all this chilled water. Like, I had the pure nicest day ever. Just pure reading, scrolling, just pure chilling, and they were literally like. And then after that, she was like, "No, that squared me up a wee bit," and I was like, "I bet." It nearly went wrong.
I mean, that does sound nice, but see, whenever you go for like a spa treatment and you get to use the facilities before it, I'm just like, let's get this our way. I want a massage. Like, I'd rather just have the massage.
Me and my sister went to a spa weekend, and it was the same. Remember, we went away to the McDonald's resort, and where was that?
Fuck knows, somewhere in Scotland.
I know, what was it called? It doesn't matter, but it was like the same brand of hotel, but it was like in China one that we went to. And their facilities were pure nice, like they had wee heated beds, and I was pure fell asleep reading my book and all that on it.
Aye.
It was so nice.
I think what annoys me is just other people being there.
Aye.
Usually big fat guys.
Aye, they were in the steam room, and I was like,
Aye.
get out!
Always full of big fat guys. Sorry, big fat guys.
Get the fuck out of here!
Just ruining the ambience.
Aye, big fat guys love a steam room.
They do, man. In fact, see, when I was sitting this morning with my own thoughts in Tollcross Leisure Centre, there was a big fat guy. Any guys that aren't...
I'm laughing.
I'm sorry, this
You're
is
being really
this
mean.
body shaming. I
That's
don't
body
know.
shaming.
But I'm just describing what I saw, right? Now the guys that are like fat but they're not meant to be fat, and they've got like a pregnant belly, but the rest of their body's like skinny, but they've got like a poor pregnant belly. What is that?
Like Stephen?
No, it's like actual pregnant. They look pregnant. Anyway, this guy came out the steam room. The steam room, the swimming. And he was standing there for a wee bit, and then I watched him walk out at Tollcross Leisure Centre, and there's like, is it spinny doors? I can't remember. There's a door. Before he even got to the door, he had the fag lit.
Shut up.
Aye. And I was like, what are you doing?
Who are you kidding?
Aye, you are fucking kidding yourself on, pal. Just
Get
before he even got the door, he couldn't even wait until he got out. He lit the fag while walking out the door.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Get out of here. You don't belong here.
I was just anyway. That is mean, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but you're
I'm
taking
sorry.
up
It's
all the
alright because
space.
it's a guy.
Aye, you're taking up all the space in the sauna. We've been body shamed for years.
Why that was talking about this McMinn. I'm seeing a married man.
So is this going on a date?
I'm talking to this person, and I didn't really ask what his situation was, but I noticed on his it's obviously talking to him on I can't remember what dating app it is, and it says that he's got kids. So I says to him, "Are you divorced?" I was just getting divorced vibes.
Aye.
And he was like,
No.
"No, I'm starting proceedings in November." And I was pure, "Oh my God, you're a married man." And I was like telling Amanda before this, "Is pure, what'd you make of that?"
That's normal.
But I didn't know. I just thought I kind of knew people have big, long, drawn out divorces if it's if you're fighting or stuff and that.
Aye.
But I thought, see, if you wanted to get divorced and you both agree you want to get divorced, I just thought you just pretty
It
much
just happens.
Aye. I'm so ignorant, but you've been divorced.
I've been divorced.
Aye.
And
So I was like, "Oh my God, he's married," but she's like, "No, chill out.
we
That's fine."
separated the start of 2017, and my divorce got finalised in October, November of 2021.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Jeez, oh.
So it's normal that it can take a wee while. To be fair, I didn't really start proceedings till the start of 2021, I think, or
This
the
is
end of 2020.
Why would anybody get married?
I would never get married again.
I know, because it costs money
Get
to
divorced.
separate.
It's literally legally. Also, I
Could
think
not
at
be
the
arsed for
time,
it.
I think when I was younger, I used to be like, "Oh, it's so romantic." It's no romantic having to legally belong to somebody and legally share everything with them and stuff like that.
Aye, especially if you're the one with all the stuff.
I think now, as a feminist, we don't I don't want to belong to a guy. I don't want to take his name. I don't want to,
Unless he had a really snazzy second name.
unless it was it's not gonna be better than mine.
Dwyer.
I went for Dwyer to McDonald.
That's
No offence, McDonald's,
my
but
sister-in-law's name, McDonald.
is it?
Aye.
No offence.
Ronald.
But Dwyer's arguably better than McDonald. It's a bit more interesting,
Dwyer
a bit
is
less
better.
common. In my eyes, anyway. I would never.
I think that would. I don't think I could adjust to another name.
When you think of you think of how marriage came about and all that, it was about owning women.
Mm-hmm. I know what we're doing, people.
Fathers would grow up,
Wake up,
practically
sheeple.
trade their daughters, sell them off to other guys to be their wives. Wake up, sheeple. I do and I'm a romantic. I think it's when I watch my pals get married and all, I'm like, oh.
Aye, but it's all a fucking
But
facade
legally,
to really, when it all boils down.
no, I think some people do what I say. Right, we're going to be the partners.
Well, there must
forever.
be upsides to it, or nobody would do it.
Aye.
There must be legal upsides.
Aye, there is.
What's
there is
that?
As well. I don't know.
I know that Fern Brady
Tax.
is
Something like that.
Fern Brady got civil partnership to her.
Civil
I suppose
partner.
he's her husband now.
Aye.
But she done it because, and I think she done it because then he gets to decide whether she lives or dies if she's ever on a life support machine.
I see things
But is
like
there
that.
other upsides to it? Is there any other upsides?
For me, but I don't know. I had a terrible marriage though, so I can't really say there was no upsides for
I
me.
just mean in a in a practical sense. Do you get anything?
I think something like you pay less tax or something.
Or
like
do
that.
you pay less tax?
I don't know actually. I've heard something like that. Something about your tax, like
Aye.
couples. I don't know. But I wouldn't do it again, no matter how. I think you can just say, "Hey, let's stick together forever,"
Aye.
and mean it, and you don't need
You
to
don't
spend
need
thousands of
legally
pounds. Aye.
legally tie yourself to somebody.
Because trust me, once I had done that,
Mm-hmm.
I became really aware of how much I didn't want to be married.
Aye.
It took actually getting married for me to realise, hold on a minute, I don't want to spend my life with this person. I hate this person.
Aye.
No, but also kinda. So
Aye. Oh my god! Imagine the fear. The fear,
it was fine.
like getting married and then realizing you don't want to be married.
Aye, it was. Aye, not like it was an easy time, but I was crystal clear about it.
Aye.
So
But I didn't realise how long a process it was to get
divorced.
divorced.
Aye. Because I think, like, well, obviously I can't speak for this person, but you know, it costs a lot of money. It's a lot of legal fees. You need a lawyer. You need to pay court fees. You need to pay like admin fee, all this sort of shit, just for
Aye.
sending letters back and forth for the paperwork.
Is there no way you can do it amicably between yourselves? No.
No, it's a law. It's a law abiding. No, no, we're divorced.
Bye.
Aye. No, you need to. It's like it needs to go through a court of law.
That's mental because as if the court of law could be like, nah, he's only getting
Nah,
no
sorry.
divorce.
You
That's
just sit there.
silly. It's so stupid. Why is this society so irrational with some things?
I don't know. I also hate people who. No, actually,
What were you going to say?
I just hate people who take it too seriously as well.
What do you
Like,
mean?
obviously, marriage is serious, but like, chill out.
What? I don't
People, I
get you.
remember seeing somebody who I was pals with on Facebook having a big rant saying, "Oh, people are getting married and they don't actually, like, they don't mean it. Like, they're no like." They don't realise that it's like a lifelong commitment and they're just doing it willy-nilly because they think they love this person and, you know, but you're not actually willing to put and it's like, who the fuck are you?
I know.
You don't know other people's, like, personal circumstances. Maybe people get married wanting to spend their life and date that person and that person shags somebody else
Aye.
or that person gets you into debt or that person does something pure. Aye, right, okay, maybe you're supposed to forgive your husband for that, but do you know what? See, in this day and age, you don't need to
Aye.
ditch them
Exactly.
Leave
don't
them
do it.
and find
Don't
somebody
do it in
better.
the first place.
Is my advice.
I'm so glad because there's nothing worse. I hate admin and I hate being fucking ripped off.
Aye, that's what it is. It was honestly like, it was expensive admin.
Aye.
To be fair, I actually didn't really need to do much. My lawyer did it all, but
So if you can't afford to get divorced, do you basically just need to stay married?
aye. Well, you can get legal aid and stuff like that, I think.
I know,
it
but
would
what if you
depend on
can't
your
get it?
personal. Well, then you can't afford to get divorced.
Divorce, you're stuck with that person.
You don't need to be in the room with them, but
Aye, I know, but
still
like,
legally tied to them.
aye.
Aye.
Why would people do it a second time? This is what I don't understand. If you go through all that,
Well, I don't know, maybe. But then sometimes people do it a second time and it works out and that's the same forever.
no, I know, but then just it just seems really pointless to me.
Aye, like I didn't have a big wedding. We ran away and got married pretty much, but
Aye.
even that cost a fortune.
Aye. I never knew. All
But I love a
this.
good wedding. I do love a good wedding. I love
But
a
how
good
you just have a party, a wee love party?
That's what I said to Stephen. I said, we'll obviously never get married. I was like, he was like, we could just have a party where we're like, we're going to be boyfriend, girlfriend forever.
Fucking pretend you get married.
Pretend.
Get some presents. Have a party.
Pretend. We just don't legally do it. Just be like,
Aye. Aye.
we're married. It's
Aye,
like
who's
fraud.
got
That's
a check?
fraud. That's fraud.
Who's going to check?
Nah.
How?
Well, we just still need to organise a party.
Get a
and all
fake ring.
No.
Get a fake diamond.
I hated wearing the rings and all.
Aye.
Every day. No.
I know.
I've never liked a bit of jewellery that much that I want to
feel
wear
like
it
that
every
would
day.
make me feel claustrophobic.
I like, no.
No.
Fuck. But I love seeing my pals and my family not get married. I do love it, and I think it's cute.
It's fine.
For me, I wouldn't do it again because of my own personal experience. And
The whole thing to me is just... The whole thing is just insanity. It is. But just do you really want a party that bad? Just have a fucking party. Do you really want a party that bad?
just have a party.
Can you not just have a party?
People want to be legally tied to they want to say, "Oh, my husband, my wife." That's cute. They're looking at it. They're looking at it as a romantic way. The people who are doing it
Silly.
because they love the person.
It's really silly.
And then when it comes to when you get divorced, you'll be looking at all the admin, and you'll think, "Oh, why did I do this?"
Why did I do this? It's just mental. I couldn't think anything worse than a wedding day either. I'd hate that.
That's why I ran away, because all the attention on you.
Aye. Just like...
It's so ironic. Like,
Aye,
literally a
but
couple
can
of
stand up.
comedians who literally
No, but like...
want people to sit and listen to us talk for 20 minutes.
I would rather die than walk down an aisle.
Aye, the
and everybody looking at
down
me.
the aisle, everybody judging your dress, everybody
Everybody looking
judging
at
the
you.
meal, the venue, what you've picked, like
And
what
let's be honest,
what colour scheme you've picked.
more times than no, the food at weddings are shite. Let's
Oh,
just
no,
say it.
yeah.
They are. They are.
I went to 3 weddings in the same place last year, and it was beautiful.
What was it, like chicken and totties? Who cares? Fuck's sake.
No, it was like steak.
Oh, wow. Steak.
And
Cooked the way you don't want
the
it.
roasties were the best roasties I've ever had.
No, I don't believe you.
They were.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to take you there for lunch.
Where?
Sherbrooke Castle.
Listen, it's easy to make totties.
Nobody's saying it's hard to make totties, Susan.
It's not worth it for me.
The food, I'm just saying the food at all the weddings I went to was really nice.
I just think the whole thing's horrible for everybody involved. You need
No,
to
I love
you
it.
need to stay there all day. I've not got the energy for that for a start.
Aye. That is a long day.
You need to have a meal and then you need to rally for the evening.
You need to mentally prepare. You really need to mentally prepare.
Exactly.
It's a real test of your psyche. Going to
Aye.
an all-day wedding.
And then you're probably sitting at a table with people you don't like or you don't know. It's just awkward. And then if you know the people that are getting married, 9 times out of 10 you're pure, why the fuck are they doing this? And I've got to buy you a present. You've got to buy me dinner. Can we just keep our money and spend it on what we want to spend it on?
No, just keep our money.
I just don't. I think the whole thing's a lot of shite. And this is what I'm going to be saying on the date.
You'll be like, why did you do that, you fucking idiot?
There's just something really like disturbing about going out with a officially married man. I don't know if I'll be able to bring myself to do it.
Aye, but you will. He's no married.
I feel like he shouldn't be going on dates. Until he's
Stop.
divorced.
Stop it. Can you imagine?
What? Plus the fact, what if I shouldn't really I'm not doxing him, you don't know his name or like I just mean like what if it's a really pure tumultuous divorce? I can't be asked.
What, like nasty?
What if it's a nasty divorce? I don't want to be around that energy. We've not even been on a date yet. I'm sure.
You're like, I don't want to be second wife. You're like, I don't want to be the evil stepmom.
Oh, I wish I could stop overthinking everything. It's terrible.
You can't, but
I know.
says
So
me.
exhausting.
Why have you got a stack of phones?
Old phones that I found when I was
Right.
clearing out.
Look like a drug dealer.
These are my old phones. I'm gonna.
Do I use them?
I mean,
Is that the SE?
I don't know. I don't know about phones. These are just all my old phones. Oh, them are smashed.
That's
Obviously.
the 6.
The cameras. what do I do with these? Actually, they're there because I'm like, what do I do with these? I'm not putting them in the bin. That's not happening.
You can post them to like companies. We'll send you a pack to post them.
I want to get on them and see if there's anything on them.
Right,
I need to charge them and all that, and look at all the arguments I've had with my exes.
That would literally take up a week of my life.
It's just going to be
Like,
full of arguments.
Get them.
Actually, it was so entertaining. I might, if I find any good arguments, I'll read them out in the next.
If I find any good arguments.
That's what your phone's for.
Argue.
If you're in a relationship, to argue with your partner.
Maybe it is.
It is.
I'm not a big arguer
I love an
anymore,
argument.
but I used to.
I actually don't like an argument,
I just great when I argue with people.
but like, I'm not going to sit there like a schmuck.
Aye.
Pure. Okay. Do you know what I mean? Like some people would. No, I don't mean you.
Not me. I'm pure raging the now just 'cause it's like the week before my period's due, so I'm just like,
Oh, so's mine.
I'm fucking beeling.
I'm just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me.
What?
I'm just getting I'm just getting no zest for life at all. Also, don't want to do comedy anymore. I'm like, how do I get out of this? Like, what do I do? How do I get out of this?
You can just stop.
No, I can't. What about money?
Get a wee job at Riddell or something.
No.
No, Riddell, they're bad. Get a wee job at job somewhere.
I just want to do something else, but it's not going to happen.
Buy a lottery ticket.
Aye, I'll try that. That's a good plan, Amanda. Great plan.
Quit comedy and just take all the money you've got and buy lottery tickets.
One of them's bound to come up.
One of them will sort you out for life.
Anyway, try to think if I've done it. Do you know what I've been doing the past 2 days?
What?
Really getting into Chinese history.
Right. Okay.
I'm off atoms and planets and all that. That's
Right, you read that?
don't give a fuck about that anymore.
Have you
We've
finished your
solved that.
book?
Yes, I finished my book.
Did you start any of mine?
I did. I started the one with the short stories. I hate short
The
stories.
Dangers of Smoking in Bed. Have you?
I read one story and I was like, this is not for me.
Okay.
So I'll give you that back because it's just like this story about a stupid, obviously like, just this. Was it even a story?
Stupid.
Was it even a story? Like her granny buried a Wayne out the back and then the Wayne did it come to life?
Angelita Unearthed?
Aye. Did you like that one?
I liked all of them.
And I
You
was
should
like,
read
fuck
a big
this.
book then.
I'm going to read the other book you gave me, The Memory Police.
Memory Police.
Aye. But that one, I was just like, that's I always think about short stories. Nothing really, there's no satisfaction in it. And a short story.
Oh, I disagree. I like a short story.
Right, well, what was good about that story? What was the story actually?
What?
What was actually the story? She buried.
It's horror. We short horror stories.
Aye, but like it wasn't even scary.
Why don't you write a fucking story then? Why don't you write the greatest fucking story ever?
Actually hated it. Actually, do you want to start writing short stories? Even though I hate reading them.
Right. Good luck with that.
But what even is a short story?
I'm rewatching Breaking Bad now.
Oh.
And Skylar's talking about writing a book of short stories.
Oh, is she?
I'm like, you're not going to do that, you stupid bitch. Anyway.
The only thing that makes sense to me when I'm writing is I was just thinking about this, like sitcom episodes, and just like do wee jokes.
Yeah,
that's it.
So why the short stories?
Don't know, just sometimes think I should branch out.
Why don't we each write a short story and send it to the other
Oh my god, we should read them out
on the
the
podcast? We should write, but it can only be like so
But
many
I can't
pages.
get my head around what a short story is.
It's a story that's short.
This is what happens. I try and read short stories and I'm like, what the fuck was that all about?
What's this? Right, you need to just, so when you're reading a short story, you need to just dive in. You need to just, you need to just be like, right, this is the world. This is the rules of the world. You need to just get on board pretty much right away. There's not a lot of world building, character building. You just need to cling on and accept it for what it is, which
But
is...
there still has to be a beginning, a middle and an end.
Yeah.
And to me, that one with I was like...
It's like, there's actually quite a long short story in that book. It's like 40 pages or something.
What happens
It's
in it?
It's about Waynes who like disappear and show back up again.
Right.
So it's pretty good. It's probably one of my favourite stories in any of the books.
It's your favourite story?
One of them, it is long. It's
Can
like for a
MD
short story, it's like 30 pages. It's like a, I don't know. I wouldn't really call it. It is a short story, but it's a long short story.
Actually, the I'll try and find it, but I had to write the Harper and Collins competition that I was a runner up in, right? That's what got me started writing. Like, I'd already wrote a chapter about, but that's what made me write a book, right? We had to do a thing called flash fiction, and it was like you had to write a story in like 300 and something words. And I don't mind writing me things like that.
Let's do that then. Let's give you 500
But
words each.
So my one, the one that I wrote, had an actual point to it. I just feel like some short stories are just pointless.
Right. What was the point of yours?
Like if there's a twist or a surprise or something, then I.
Have you read any Roald Dahl short stories?
No, I don't think so. What, like children's ones?
No, adults ones. There's one called The Landlady, and there's one called Lamb to the Slaughter.
Is it good?
Aye.
Right, I'll give them a bash. I'm trying to convert myself, but every time I pick up a short story, I'm like, that was pure shite. I'm never reading a short story again.
Lamb to the Slaughter's good.
Lamb to
The
the
Landlady's
Slaughter.
quite good as well. But I prefer Lamb to the Slaughter.
If anybody can recommend any good short stories to me, then
So I gave her a book full of them. You just don't like them? Stop trying.
no,
Even
because
the
there must be some good ones. I must not have just found the right ones. Yeah.
What about the Limmy's Daftwee stories? Have you read that?
I preferred just it wasn't for me either.
I liked it. I just don't think you're going to like them. I don't see one short story changing your mind. Like one...
If anybody knows any actual good short stories,
I'll write you one.
maybe
Well-
I need to write the short story that I want to read.
Aye, maybe you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But let's write a short story.
Right,
We'll
okay.
give each other a topic.
What?
I don't know what. Just you can pick a topic for me to write a short story about, and I'll do the same.
As
for
a
you.
short story, to me, right, so it would need to be funny. It would need to be funny.
Mine's is gonna be dead serious. Right, I write a funny
If
short
it-
story.
So a short story to me then might just be it feels like a sketch.
It's a story.
But a sketch has a story, really.
No, a sketch can no. It's no. Sketch isn't the full story all the time.
Just a longer sketch.
Right. I want you to write me a short story about seagulls.
No, I don't want it.
Like, fucking never mind then.
I want you to write me a short story about phones.
Phones? No, that's rubbish.
Well, why don't you do seagulls and I'll do phones then?
All right then.
Right.
I'll do seagulls.
Okay.
You do phones.
Right. And if anybody, I've just not read enough short stories. I think that's what it is. I've not found any that I
Go
like.
on.
If anybody has any recommendations, every time I ask for recommendations on this, and they can't recommend anything. But if you do, then send me some recs.
And if you do, she'll just read it and then be like, "That was fucking shite." She'll be on here in 2 weeks going, "Hi you." Your short story recommendations were shite.
I probably will and all. What am I going to clip for this week? Because oh fuck, we need to go.
We need to go.
We need to go. No, it's we do because it's a shit show after an hour for me.
We need to go.
Come to the
Fringe, you really said. Come to the Fringe.
I was going to swear actually.
Come to the fucking.
I think I swear too much though. Come to Material Girl.
Material Girl.
There's a live podcast show on St Paddy's Day in Oranmore with guests Fern Brady and Alison Spittle.
Yep.
Also have a live comedy show stand up
February 23rd.
February 23rd. That's always the case in the stand. And we've got Eleanor Morton headlining and
We've also got Josie Long,
Shan
Baxter, Issa Bonachera.
So come down.
Be nice. Be nice.
Come down.
Be fun.
Aye. Going also gonna leaves a review.
Yeah, leave us a review.
A good one, preferably.
Look how hairy my legs are.
I know, I actually kind of stopped looking at them. They're so hairy.
But literally, the hairy, like, I look like a guy.
Very
Just gonna say
impressive.
that.
Are you going to get them waxed?
It's been a long winter. No.
No, you're just going to keep them hairy?
I'm gonna shave them for my party.
No, you need to get them waxed. Because when they're that long, that's optimum waxing time.
I know, but so they're only hairy up to here. My
Aye.
thighs are like marble, smooth. Marble thighs.
Right, okay.
Stephen calls me.
Right, sorry to cut you off there, but we need to go.
We do need to go.
It's time.
I'll-
It's time.
If anybody wants a picture of my really hairy legs, I might send you one if you request. Okay.
Right.
Bye. Bye.